Hi guys, another fire video here. We're on Halluf, which seems to be coming up about every other map now. Wargaming claims that these map rotations are random, and that's baloney. This map has been coming up here at the rate of about 2 out of 5 for the last few days, and that's not random. At any rate, this is an illustration. I'm in my PzIV again with a derp gun. I'm running my Sherman and my PzIV a lot lately because they're fun and they're going to be nerfed here shortly. So I want to milk every last game out of these two tanks that I can. They're great fun to roll around with a little derp gun on them and shoot whoever you see. It does a tremendous amount of damage. On this map, if I have some support, I really like to go down to the beach, down at the H7 area. I'll click it on the mini map it's down here on the mini map. But going down there alone is more or less a suicide run. Right now, again, I'm an XVM fan, and I pull up XVM and I take a look. We only have a 44% chance to win. Our per vehicle rate is pretty good, but overall, global, it's saying that that we're probably going to lose just by the odds. But we turn that around, as you can often turn around these odds if you play smart. XVM doesn't know if you can play smart or play dumb. It only takes the statistics that it sees and gives you a rough guesstimate here. But we got 44% chance to win. We're going to turn that around. My playstyle is usually quite aggressive. I don't normally do what I'm doing right now, but this time I just wanted to see, go ahead and start things up, just wanted to see what was going to happen here and what my teammates were going to do.
Let's get this show on the road.
And because I'm up near the top of the list here, you know, most of the tanks that are below me, I can really put a hurt on. We don't have a lot of heavies here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of hang back and see how things develop. Since I don't normally do this, the first thing that I do is something pretty stupid. I go right up here and sit in this notch where you've seen other people go and sit in the notch and get shot, which is exactly what happens to me. There's an M7 down there, which, you know, it's making me pretty happy that I didn't go down there myself. Okay. Now, that didn't cost me any hit points, but it tracked me, and I had to go ahead and use my repair kit, which just irritates me no end. That was really, really dumb. Don't do that. So now we've got a couple of mediums over here in Heavy Alley at A2, A3 line. I type into the chat box for them to pull back out of there and let those tanks come over, but they don't really do that. Deflection shot that I missed. These things are like throwing snowballs. You can shoot and then go tie your shoes or something, get a drink while the shell travels over to the target. But when they get there, they put the whack on them. Okay, you just see in the chat I said pull back off of A3. Of course, this is a pub match and they're not obligated to do that. And they don't. So an SU-85 is coming over here to help things, and now we're going to take a look. Boom, I just touched that guy for 400 plus hit points. Just whacked him and he was killed by the SU. Okay. So, you know, the lesson there, guys, is if you find yourself isolated and out on some end of the universe here where you can't do any good and you're being overrun, hell, pull back. You don't have to just sit there and take hits. We got a guy ranting down here that we're going to lose now. Good job, idiots, and all that. Well, we'll see what happens. And again, we did have some guys eventually go down to the beach if you've been watching the mini-map. Okay, we're a tank down now. It's very tempting at this time to run over the other side of the map, but I'm going to stay here for just a moment. That was a low percentage shot on that Crusader over there, and I'm going to take another one. Again, low percentage, he's pretty well hidden. If I had connected, though, it would have been worthwhile to expend those 2 rounds. Okay, we got 2 tanks coming down on our T1, so now what some people might think that I should do is run down there with him and try to support him from down there, but that's just not a good idea with a slow firing tank. They would just swamp us and get in 2 or 3 shots to my 1. I can do better if I sit up here. So I'm still on the high ground at El Halluf. I'm not down the valley, I'm not down the beach where I normally like to be, but here I am. And boom. That's why I love my my derp gun. Okay, the T1's taking hits here. I'm hoping that Hetzer is going to pull up further, and he doesn't pull up quite far enough for me to shoot him. And once again, the T1 has got 34 hit points, so he's basically dead. And I'm not going to run down there for a dead tank. Now we're up in tanks. It's 9-7, so the game has turned itself around here. 10-7 now. Now I want to go play peekaboo here with this Hetzer for just a moment. Now, he would like nothing better than for me to just roll over the top and whack me in the underbelly, but there's a T-49 coming up here. And the T-49, pretty good player, he takes care of the guy that could shoot him in the ass first, and now he comes over here and we start to worry about this TD. T-49 gets the Hetzer's attention. And boom. I was really I was sorry that the guy in the T-49 took that hit and got killed. If I had come over a little bit sooner, I might could have saved him. That was poor play on my part. We're at 12-10 now, and I think that the danger behind us is pretty much a moot point. We've got a couple of TDs, 3 TDs and an arty left and me, and I'm still at 100%. However, I've used my repair kit. So now it's time to go over here to my old favorite. Gonna start working my way up the beach. I figured the TDs, camping as they were going to continue to camp. So if we're going to win this game, somebody's got to do some aggressive play, and I figured that might as well be me at this point. Here we go, going up. Okay, the TDs decide, oh, hey, okay, a little PzIV is pushing, we're going to push with him. And here we go. Running this still at twice normal speed if you think that I've got the fastest PzIV in the game. Okay, now we're going to find out where the enemy is. He's right there. And he whacked me. Now, I'm immobilized here. I can't do anything. I kept expecting to get killed by arty any second, but didn't. That was just luck because I had already expended my repair kit. Let me slow this back down. We've got arty and one tier 5 a PzIV somewhere. I lost track of him. I don't know where he is. Now I'm not going to get in the cap circle here because I want to maintain at least a semblance of stealth until I can find where that arty went and take care of him. I'm still worried about where that medium tank went, but we've got somebody getting on cap right now. Okay, boom, there's the Artie. Goodbye, Artie. Now, since I don't know where the tank is, I'm just going to go back and cap. Really, I looked around here just a little bit. Speed things up. Well, now we know where he is. The guys, excuse the jumping around here. When I try to speed this up, sometimes my video card goes nuts. But we know where the guy is now. He's on our base, and I'd never be able to run over there and kill him in the length of time that we have. So, you know, the discretionary thing to do here, of course, is just get on cap out. So what we did here, we turned around a game that really, you know, by the odds we should have lost, but we turned this around and won because of defensive play mostly. So thank you guys for listening. We'll go ahead and close this one out. This is just another Halluf battle and a little PzIV with the derp. Thank you. See you next time.